Today we're going to be showing you how to install Boost Auto Parts 2008 Ford style mirror on your 2002 to 2007 Ford Super Duty truck. This procedure will show you how to upgrade your manual folding mirrors to Boost Auto Parts wireless power folding and power extending tow mirrors. To find all the parts in this video and for exact fitment on this procedure and all of our parts, reference our website at boostautoparts.com. First, we'll start by removing the door panel. Take your plastic body trim tool and pry the reflector on the lower door panel out. You may have a light behind here. If so, just twist and remove that. Then take your body trim tool, pry up on the front side of the window switch and remove it. Then disconnect any connectors on the back side of the switch. Locate and remove the single bolt behind the window switch holding the door panel on. Then remove the bolt behind the reflector you previously removed. Next, use that plastic trim tool to remove the top corner trim piece. Then just pull up on the door panel to remove it. Once the door panel is removed, remove these 4 bolts holding the speaker in. Just unplug the speaker and set it off to the side. Go ahead and peel back the door liner. Then unplug this gray mirror connector, push the latch down, unplug the connector, and just push it into the opening in the door so it drops down. Now you can move the bottom and top grommets covering the mirror studs. Once removed, this will expose the nuts behind these grommets. You'll remove both nuts carefully, making sure they don't fall on the door. Next, peel back the seal covering the outer 2 mirror studs. Remove those nuts carefully, making sure they don't fall on the door. Be sure to support the mirror in the process as this will release it from the truck. Now just remove the mirror from the truck. Make sure you don't catch the harness and that it fully slides through the slot. Now on your new mirror provided by Boost Auto Parts, you may have this adapter already plugged in. You want to unplug this adapter, so just release the red locking tab, then press the latch to disconnect the adapter. Now take your new mirror provided by Boost Auto Parts and mount it up to the truck, making sure the harness slides fully into the cab and tucks down and out of the way so no wires pinch. Then carefully mount the mirror using the 4 nuts you previously removed. Next we'll be working with Boost Auto Parts wireless power folding and power extending upgrade kit. In your Boost Auto Parts box there will be 2 separate bags. One bag will have 2 harnesses, the other bag will have 1 harness. The bag with 2 harnesses is for the driver's side. On the driver's side, you'll have 2 different harnesses. One harness will have 2 white connectors and 1 black connector. The other harness will have 2 red disconnects, 2 small black 2-pin connectors, and 1 larger black connector. Now take the harness with 2 white connectors, route the white connectors through the opening that the mirror connector would go through, down into the speaker hole. Both the white connectors on the harness you just routed into the door will have reciprocals on the mirror harness itself. These cannot be plugged in correctly as they are keyed, so you'll want to plug them into the corresponding connectors. Then, on the harness with 2 disconnects and 2 small black connectors, take the 2 small black connectors, only the 2 small black connectors, and route those through the same path you routed the previous harness down into the speaker opening. Then plug each black connector into the mirror harness matching the wire colors. These connectors are keyed so they cannot be plugged in backwards. Now take the adapter you removed from your mirror, plug it back in, and press the latch inward so it latches. Then route the adapter and mirror harness up through the opening that the factory harness ran through, making sure to pull all the slack out of the door, and then plug it directly into your factory connector. Tie up all the slack outside of the door. Then take the remainder of your wireless POWERFOLD harnesses, tucking them behind the door liner, pulling them all the way through next to the door handle, tucking the wires out of the way. Next, locate the green window switch connector. Take a blue T-tap from your Boost Auto Parts kit and tap onto the pink wire in the bottom left-hand corner of this green connector. You may have to squeeze down with pliers in order to get the T-tap to snap. Then locate the black wire in the upper left-hand corner of the connector. Take a blue T-tap and clamp onto this black wire. You may have to use pliers as well. Take the red wire with disconnect on your boost auto parts harness and plug it into the T-tap on the pink wire. And take the black wire with the disconnect and plug it into the T-tap on the black wire. Put the door liner back up into place. Then just go ahead and plug the speaker back in, lining it back up into place. Next, reinstall the 4 bolts holding the speaker into place. Now repeat this process on the passenger side. The passenger side will be the same as the driver's side, with the exception of it only having one harness. Now the driver's side module is going to have 2 connectors on it, one for each harness. The passenger side module is only going to have 1 connector on it for the 1 harness on the passenger side. Take the module and you'll want to mount it inside the door. Here we're going to show you just zip tying it to the installation on the inside of the door. You can use this location so you know it'll fit, or you can find a good location to zip tie it on the inside of the door panel. Now bring the door panel up to the door and plug the wireless modules in. So on the driver's side you'll have 2 connectors. You'll plug the small connector in and the large connector. On the passenger side you'll just have 1. Then take your door panel, pulling the connectors and harness up through the window switch opening. Line the door panel up onto the door, making sure that the door lock lever fully clears and slides into its appropriate slot. Then press down to lock it into place. Reinstall the 2 rubber grommets covering the mirror studs. Then reinstall the corner trim piece back onto the door. Now reinstall the 2 bolts you removed from the door originally. Then go ahead and take your window switch, plug any connections on the back side of your window switch back into place. Then slide the window switch back into place, slide the back end in first and then press down. Then reinstall the reflector back onto the door panel. Now you can test the wireless module activation by selecting the left mirror adjust, and then using a sequence of left, left, right, right, you should hear 2 fast beeps. Repeat all these steps up to this point on the passenger side, including module installation. The steps on the passenger side will be the same as the driver's side, and just like that, your installation is complete. Your Boost Auto Parts mirrors are now wireless, power folding, and power extending on your 2002 to 2007 Ford Superduty truck. To get all the parts shown in this video, check out our website at boostautoparts.com. The next portion of this video is shown on how to operate the wireless modules. This is shown on a GMC, but it will be the same for your Super Duty truck.
To begin, start by activating the modules. Do this by pressing the left mirror adjust selector. Then, use the left, left, right, right button sequence on the arrow pad to activate the modules. Once you hear 2 fast beeps, the module is activated. While the modules are activated, the mirror glass will not adjust. Once the modules are activated, you may power fold and power extend the mirrors. Tap the up arrow to fold the mirror out, or tap the down arrow to fold the mirror in. If your mirrors are equipped with power extend, you'll press and hold the left arrow to extend the mirror, or press and hold the right arrow to retract the mirror. To avoid damage to the mirror, be sure not to hold the arrow past the point of completion. In the event the button is held too long, a beep sequence of 1 long beep and 1 short beep will sound, and mirror extension will stop. You may see the passenger side mirror start folding or extending slightly after the driver's side due to the modules communicating from side to side. To deactivate the mirror, you have 2 options. The first option would be to let the modules time out. If there is no activity for 10 seconds, the modules will automatically deactivate. You can also deactivate the modules manually by using the left-left, right-right button sequence on the arrow pad. You'll hear 3 fast beeps once the modules are deactivated. Once the modules are deactivated, any left-hand mirror adjustment will be slightly delayed to prevent erratic module activation.